Right then, so the good news is I found the bits that were missing and I've cleaned them all up, taken all of the rust off them. The bad news is, yes, they're pretty shagged, and I've pulled the cables out as well. So I've taken the two heater cables out. This is them, as you can see, and yeah, they're seized solid. And the other bad news is, oh, it's a bit dark in here to see it in a minute, but the actual heater slide itself is broken as well. So I've got a broken heater slide, which I think is repairable. I need 2 new cables, and I need some new ones of them as well, I think. So I'm going to go and sit down and have a look and see if it's possible and what sort of price we're looking at to replace all of this crap. Okay, so give me a minute and I'll come back to you. Right then, next evening I've priced up these bits that need replacing on the van. Cables are around about 30 quid each or so, and the little flaps are around about 60 quid each, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you add it all up it's nearly 200 quid, and I haven't got 200 quid at the minute, so we're going to do this, we're going to try and do this on the cheap. Again, it's hidden under the bus, no one's going to see it. Not enough people are going to watch this video to make it a bother. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to try patching this up with a bit of tin. Okay, so we'll cut out some shapes and we're just going to tack it on. Now I won't be able to video any of this, so I'm just going to crack on and do it, and we'll have a look at the end result. Now I'm warning you now, it's not going to be pretty. But if it works, fantastic. If it doesn't work, for 60 quid, I think I could probably make one myself, to be fair. So first off, we'll try repairing this one and see how we get on with it. Okay? Okay, let's do it. Okay, first little bit just sort of like tacked on there. Okay, so now we're just going to make some bits to go down the sides and tack those on as well. Right, continue. Okay, well, I said it wouldn't be pretty, and well, it's not really, but I reckon it'll work. My flap's in there. Can you see in there? You can't see in there particularly well, can you? Flap's still good. I've managed to keep the heat away from the flap. The flap's made of rubber, or the rubber coated at least anyway, so got to try and keep the heat away from that, otherwise it'll be useless what we're doing here. But as you can see, that side of it is pretty good. Now I haven't gone over it with a grinder, so I'll probably tidy it up a little bit. So now we'll have a go at the other side. Awesome! Yeah, fucking hey, look at that! Thick coat of paint on it then. And yeah, from here, it looks like new. I am actually looking in the other direction at the moment, but no, joking aside, actually it's come up all right. It looks fantastic. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the same to the other one, and yeah, we'll try and fit them on the van. Crack on. Okay, so very hard to see up in here now, isn't it? So what have we done? We've got these fitted on, and they're all bolted in place, and they look great. I think the repair work is good actually, so they're going to work. I know they're going to work. Now I'm just waiting for the cables. The cables, I was really hoping they'd come tonight because I wanted to finish the back end of this bus tonight, but hopefully they'll be here tomorrow. I haven't gone for original cables, and we'll have a look and see if we can do what I want to do, maybe over the weekend if we're lucky. Okay, but they're on, which is awesome. I'm just waiting for these cables. I want these cables. Come on. Okay, so the cables didn't turn up, which is a bit of a shame. So I can't do that. Now the reason I really wanted the cables for the heater was because once I've done the heater cables, I've kind of finished everything at the back end of the bus. Underneath, anyway. So everything underneath at the back end of the bus is then done, I think. What else? So, yeah, the heater slide itself. Very, very dark in there, isn't it? Heater slide. I've got the heater slide out. I've just popped it out the dash this side and hung it down on the floor here, so it's still connected up to the other 2 cables in there, and it's not broken. It was just a broken bit of the old cable in there that was jamming it up, which is fantastic. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing the inside. Seems like a long way off at the minute, doesn't it? But we'll keep knuckling on and getting on with it. Got some of this to help us on the way. So what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do then, I've got a few hours at the minute. And so my plan is I didn't want to do this until I'd finished the back end completely, but I'm going to put the wheels back on it. And now I'm going to roll it backwards in the garage. And then jack the front up. And then we'll have a proper look around the front. We did have a squinty look, didn't we, when we first started? But then we'll have a real good look. I have got the wheel off there, and I just stuck my head underneath and just looked at a couple of bits. And there's a lot more rust under there than initially thought. But we'll get the wheel back on. We'll get the wheels back on. We'll roll it back, give ourselves a few feet at the front end, jack it up, and then we'll have a proper look around it. Yoke-y doke.